workout. We are also going live on Facebook, on Zoom. We're already live, and also going live on Instagram. That's it. Good morning, everyone. And on Instagram. Good morning, everyone. Happy Feel Good Friday, and welcome to our Feel Good workout, where my amazing 75-year-old mother-in-law will be joining us very shortly. We are streaming live across Zoom. If you'd like to join by Zoom, I love seeing all the amazing participants. So good morning, everyone on Zoom. If you'd like to join by Zoom, just go to my website, sign up for my free newsletter. I have a lovely WhatsApp group where I share communication. Over half term, I may be taking a little break. So that's I think the week around Valentine's Day. So that Friday, I may have a week off. But if you're on my WhatsApp group, you will be communicated to, so don't worry. And there are hundreds of saved workouts on my YouTube channel from the beginning of the pandemic, some translated into Gujarati, where we were really helping the South Asian community. Mummy will be joining us shortly. We're going to be running through our Feel Good fitness prescription, which covers a little bit of the breath snack. So all my exercise snacks, where we're taking small bite-sized amounts of movement. Join in even for 5 minutes. We'll then be doing some mobility work, perfect for when you're sitting for long periods. Some of my Zoom participants have started marching on the spot to get their steps in. So do feel free. We'll be showing you everything seated or standing. So if you're behind your desk or simply on the sofa, you can take away some of these movements and do them as a little exercise snack to break up those sedentary hours of sitting that we all are culprit to nowadays. We will be doing lots of strength work today to help build our muscle mass, to reduce risk of things like osteoporosis, and we'll be doing lots of cardio as well in between, but low impact for today so that it's suitable to absolutely everyone. And then we'll be finishing off with a lovely stretch snack. So let's get started. I haven't got any music today, so feel free to put any music on that you wish in the background. We're going to do a little bit of breathing because we made it here today. Even me, we're always rushing around, so this is your time to invest in your physical and mental health. So we're going to just slow our breathing down. Feel free to have a seat, to place your hands on your lap, relax your spine, and we're just going to tune in to our breath. You can close your eyes, and we're just going to see how fast that breathing is. You're probably in fight or flight mode at the moment, so we want to try and reverse that into slowing it down into our parasympathetic nervous system. So just try and slow the breath down so we're calming the body and the mind. This is a minute before we start, a mindful minute, which I've been taking into workplaces and teaching people ways that we can alleviate any stress, anxiety, any tension. You can just do a breath snack. So if you can breathe in with a lovely positive inhale and exhale for longer. We have done lots of breath exercises where you can count in for 4 in your head, maybe count for up to 6 or even 8 as you exhale, as you breathe out, so that we're just trying to make that exhale really lovely and long to calm the body and mind. And today what we're going to do is, with your eyes shut even, we're going to just try and build in some movement. So if you want to open your eyes, I'm going to breathe in as I lift my arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale as they come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in slow. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do one more of these for 1, 2, We're going to reach over for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale as we come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other side for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just tune into your breath. Good morning, welcome, Mummy. How do you feel? Maybe place your hands over your eyes if they were still shut. Just let in a bit of light as you open your eyes with the hands in front of your eyes. Just let in the light, have a little smile, and then release the hands away. Mummy has made it. Yay! I didn't interrupt everyone during that bit there. So I'm just going to give Mummy a lovely feel-good hug. Putting this for her feet there. There we go. So we are going to try and keep that lovely breathing. How do you feel, guys? So just after a minute or two of that breathing technique, don't you feel a lot calmer? I feel much better than when I started, and hopefully the whole workout will make you feel better. Breathing in, I'm stretching out and really arching my back. If you've got someone near you or someone's working out with you, we're going to do a feel-good hug. You're going to round the spine, otherwise wrap your arms around yourself. Really give yourselves a good morning. Mummy gets a special feel-good hug. So we're going to do a few of those now. It's like a seated or standing cat-cow. Breathing in, you can stick to the same breath with that counting. Rounding out. I'm literally rounding each vertebra, tucking the tailbone under chin to chest. I've been doing these feel-good hugs every event there where I speak at, and it's amazing to see everyone from like company directors, CEOs, lots and lots of different age people doing these feel-good hugs, and I hope it gives you all a little smile. It's to release that love hormone, oxytocin, but we're also using it to mobilize the spine. Let's do one more today. Lots and lots of love to everyone taking part today. Round out the spine. Good. Hug yourselves. Give yourselves a pat on the back for coming today. So as I said, we can march on the spot. We can get in our steps just from home. So if you're seated, you can do that seated like Mummy. Otherwise, I'll demonstrate everything standing. We're going to go into our mobility snack properly, but we're going to remind ourselves about our scapulars. So everyone is rounding their spine these days, from sitting too long, from technology, from phones, from computers. So we're going to set our scapula. We're going to remember this lovely exercise that I know Mummy does, don't you? Regularly. We're going to go up with our shoulders, moving them back and then down. So it's almost like you're drawing a little box shape. So let's try that again. Bringing it up, slightly back and down. And this whole workout, can you feel the difference? Yep. Don't you feel taller? Your spine should be nice and long. Your stomach muscles, all this workout. Your belly button sucked in towards your spine. Try and set your scapula. That's when I say scapula or shoulder blades. Set your scapula means try and make sure you go back into that position to prevent this rounding, the kyphosis of the spine. So staying in that position, we're going to give ourselves some neck nods. So we're going to lift our chin and we're simply going to bring it down to our chest. So lifting up, breathing in, exhale, bringing it down. We are saying yes. Mummy, what are we saying yes to today? What are your goals today? Or what do you want to get out of this workout? Yes, I'm saying lots of positivity and a productive day and feeling good by starting the day with this workout. Anything you want to add, Mummy? Any yeses? She's like, I'll just go with what you said. Anything you want to do, Mummy, today? Inhale, exhale. She's cooking dosa for us, which is amazing. So big yes to the lovely dosa she's going to make, which is like an Indian pancake. And then we're going to say no. We're going to turn it from left to right, or whatever feels good, but just twisting the neck, and we're saying no to any negative thoughts, any negative energy, no to stress, no to anxiety, no to any of your worries. Just think about it yourself. This is a little bit of a mindset while we're just working our necks, which can get really tight. Can you feel that, Mummy? And relax. Good. Taking a little seat, we're just going to do one circle with our heads. The option is to keep our brains fit, to reduce risk of things like Alzheimer's and dementia. We can go into a leg extension. Now I want you to feel these leg extensions. We use these a lot. But to recap, to basics, if you have done my workouts or you haven't before, I want you to place your hands on these quadriceps. These support your knees. When I hear about knee pain, Mummy, my mum, loads of you from the beginning of the pandemic have told me that your knee pain has gone through these exercises. Mummy's osteoarthritis has also gone. All the knee pain that she has from things like our sit and stands and these simple leg extensions and the exercises that we do. So it really does work, but engage those muscles. So what we're going to do is extend. You put one foot out, and you really tighten these muscles. To make it harder, you can add in a hold. While we do that, we're going to do a little head circle as a little challenge. So maybe do 2 circles, one way or one, and then bring that leg down. And then let's change direction as we do that head circle and bring the other leg up. So I'm making you think about coordination, because we want to keep our brains fit. And you know, I'm always talking about Alzheimer's and dementia from my own personal experience after losing my nanny, my mum's mum, Gujarati. We saw her struggle for a decade of her life, and it was very, very hard to watch. But we can do so much to keep our brains fit. Do you guys like this movement? Should we change direction, Mummy? So can you remember which direction? Good. Her brain is active this morning. These neurons are sending messages so we can coordinate these movements and relax. So we're adding in a bit of a leg extension. Again, you can add that leg extension in today as much as you want. We're going to grab a band, a belt, a pair of old tights, something with a little bit of stretch. Yeah, these resistance bands are very cheaply available on Amazon. Different colours, different resistance. If you haven't got a band, if you've got care homes or anyone watching that may not have a band, we're simply trying to bring our arms up and over. We are trying to get them lovely and symmetrical. This is Lavina's signature Feel Good shoulder floss. So you know I bring in every week, and I tell people working from home and all of my workplace corporate events as well to try and keep a band at their desk. Anyone sitting too long, it can be hard to get this perfect range of movement, and I know a lot of you have joined my workouts. If anyone is ready to march, or Mummy, you can add in a leg extension as a little challenge. Keep it up if you can as that band comes up and over. Then change sides. So we're adding in these leg extensions today. That's a little extra today. But I was just saying about seeing, even in my group PT, the ladies I see, if you can't get your arms straight, just bend them. Maybe not go all the way round. Just look at what your body can do today. We're trying to get full range of mobility, that range of movement in your shoulder, ball and socket joint. You're keeping your scapula set, you're keeping your stomach muscles engaged. Mummy's doing a leg extension. Super work. Let's add in that leg extension. Can you feel it now, Mummy? We've done quite a few. I'm talking away. If you need to rest, please rest. I can feel the lactic acid now in my arms. That's a sort of burning sensation If it's too much, please rest, but otherwise we are using resistance. We're building strength in those muscles. Inhale, exhale, last one. Well done. This is a bit of coordination for our brains. And relax. Felt it? So we must have done about 20. You rest. Active recovery option is to maybe jog, walk, march it out, seated or standing, before our next exercise. Again, if you don't have a band, I'll demonstrate without the band. We're going to have a lovely cross-body opener here. So really extending out, yeah? So we're going to use the band or pair of tights if you have one. Again, mummy, let's add in those leg extensions, because I can't go on and on about how beneficial they are. Exhaling, maybe bring your hands in front, or if they get tired, you're going to want to just drop them down to your left. Breathe out, really extend the body. Back to the middle. I'm keeping my hands at shoulder height in front as a frontal raise, because it's harder. Mummy is smiling. Do you like this? What's it reminding you of? It's good, right? We're just adding in a little bit. Each workout I write, I've got on an A3 piece of paper, I've got a big pile of them, because every workout I try and make different. So that all my regulars on Zoom, I will say a few names that I can see. My mum is on live, Taruna Auntie, Andrew, Geeta Auntie, Lal, Uncle Ayush Auntie, they come as a couple. Purnima Auntie, I know Chansing is on. I've got another whole screen that I can't see at the moment. Stop if you need to. We're going extra today with this band snack. 3 more. Are you tightening the quads, the front of your thighs, as you lift your foot? Last one. And relax. You felt it? It was quite tough, that one. So again, without any band or equipment, I'm going to show you the next exercise. This is a lovely one for our lats, our latissimus dorsi, our back muscles. So we're going to lift both arms up. We're going to try and pretend we're between 2 panes of glass, and I'm going to bring one elbow down the side, squeezing these muscles as I do it, and the other arm stays up, then it goes back up to join it. Other side, exhale, inhale. Now mummy, can you feel this here? Do it for me. I'm going to just, mummy, do one, and I'm going to feel her muscles. Can you feel there? I'm not going to tickle her. Oh gosh, she's so ticklish, I forgot. I used to tickle mummy all the time. I won't, not on camera. Okay, sorry, I'm tickling my mother-in-law. I didn't mean to tickle you. I meant to actually engage these muscles here. But okay, have you got it, guys? If you've got anyone there to tickle you and be naughty like me, I'm sorry. You know what I mean here, yes? Okay, have you got it? Now you can add the band if you want, or even some baked bean tins, some light weights. If you don't have a band, you could just bring that round. Exhale, inhale. We're not doing the leg extension on this one, because I want you to really feel this. Exhale, inhale. I'll show you from the side. I'm staying nice and straight with my spine, and I'm really targeting behind my shoulder blade, this lower back, this middle bit here, my lats, latissimus dorsi. Exhale, inhale. Good. We breathe out on the hard part, where we're really pulling that band or that resistance and tightening, contracting those muscles. Can you feel the squeeze? Shall we do 3 more? Are you breathing? Smile, everyone. We haven't got music today, so you've just got me. Good. 2. Can you feel it, mummy? Yes? And 1. Can you feel it? Where did you feel it? Here? Yeah. Brilliant work. Okay, last exercise, with or without the band. Without the band, you can have your hands behind your head. We're keeping our elbows nice and wide to open out our chest. Again, preventing this rounding of the spine. We're going to do a few spinal twists. This is a bit of a longer band snack, mobility, but so important, these exercises. If you can snack on these through the day, your whole body, I promise you, will feel a little bit looser, less tight, less back pain, less neck pain. So we can add the band. This is quite hard, especially if you've got a bit of resistance on the band. So depending on how tight it is, Mummy's doing without. We're going to twist round, come back to the middle. Let me go your way and to the middle. Keep your waist facing forward. You breathe out. It could be a small movement. Back to the middle. Elbows nice and wide and back. Good. The band definitely adds quite a bit of resistance. Let's do 2 more. She's done a few, Mummy. Good. And last one. Relax. Well done. Woo! March it out. We will let go of these bands or pairs of old tights. Add in a little bit of cardio here while I explain what we're going to do. We're going to do a lower body section and then an upper body section. So we're going to start with our squats, our sit and stands. If you were doing leg extensions, if you're not able to stand, that is still your exercise here. But you can add into those leg extensions. You can hold for longer. You could even use a band, which we've done before. Should we practice that one? I did say let's go and let go of the band. But if you hook the band under your foot, everyone can try this. If you don't have a band, don't worry. We're going to extend. So just extend without a band. You can hold it. Can you feel that? It's actually giving me a lovely stretch on the back of my legs. And then obviously you can do maybe 5 or 10 on one side and then change sides. Or you can add some holds in. That's the option if you can't stand. And we do have less mobile. I even have a school of children with disabilities that say they regularly use these workouts, which just makes it all worthwhile, and care homes. So thank you so much for joining. Everyone else, I will recap in case you have anyone new. Knees always go out in line with the toes. You have your chair. This is like a squat, but it's assisted with a chair. We can place our hands here, all of us to activate. I'm going to check as I go, lift up. I can see my toes and coming down. The weight is in the back part of my foot by my heels. I'm exhaling. I'm inhaling. I've got my hands on my chair to show you that you've got support for anyone that may not be confident standing themselves, but this is a great way to activate the muscles. Can you keep your stomach muscles really tight? So imagine your belly button is zipped in towards your spine. Can you feel that, Mummy? We should also talk about pelvic floor exercises. As you are doing some of these exercises, it's really important for women, especially the Kegel muscles are worked, especially as we age. So you can tighten your lower pelvic floor muscles. And if you don't know what I mean, just Google it after the session. But think about zipping everything up, even as you lift, yeah? Breathe out, breathe in. Okay, we've done about 10 of those. That was level 2. Carry on with that. Anyone that can stand, we're then going to try and independently, woo, I put the weight in my heels there, all the way up. Breathe out, tighten the muscles, slowly come back down. And then we're going to go up. Now check your knees. Can you see your toes, Mummy? Yes. Can you really squeeze as I come up? We're doing just body weight for 10. Because I want you to focus on good form and technique. Even as you go down, don't rush the down. My mum, Ben Shah, always sends me the latest research on things like this. And when you are squatting, the eccentric, this negative movement going down, is actually really linked to your brain health. So don't rush it, slow it down, really make it work. Good. Exhale. We're trying to grow our brains. We're trying to keep that hippocampus really lovely and big so that we can retain our memories. right, as we age. So things like dementia and Alzheimer's that start in your midlife, we can reverse through lifestyle, exercise, good sleep, good nutrition. It all plays a part. Good. Shall we do one more? Are you counting? Squeeze up, squeeze all the muscles, my thighs, my glutes, my hamstrings, and down. Brilliant. We are going to march it out while I show you the next exercise. Now, we've done these before, and I'm always cautious. I did show you on Zoom. Anyone new, I would like you to just do an exercise that works for you. If you haven't done these before, we're doing reverse lunges. We're going to keep them static and use our chair. But another exercise you could do, if you don't like this, is have one leg straight, hands on your chair, and you're going to simply try and lift. Straight leg. Can you feel that working? Breathe, keep breathing. The longer you hold, the more these muscles have to work. Yeah, we're keeping our bodies nice and strong, and we can change sides. So it's a simple lift, but it gets harder as we hold. We're making it really work. Yeah. The longer you hold, the more you're going to feel it. But start off small, as with everything. That is your option if you don't want to do this exercise, which I don't expect you to move your chair, but you're going to find a nice stable surface. Watch me first, Mummy, you can just watch. I'm taking a long stride back. So one step, really nice and long. The longer the better. The back heel is off the ground. So Mummy, did you see how last week we practiced this? We're going to try and go straight down the middle. I'm not going to lean forward, and I'm going to bend the legs. It doesn't have to come to this full 90 degrees. You could come just a little bit down and up. So we're going to go down and up. Now I want you to check yourself, because I can see some of you on Zoom, but I can't see your full legs. Make sure that your knee is not going beyond that toe. And just do a few. Inhale, exhale. If you don't like it, go back to your seat. March it out or do those leg lifts. So Mummy, do you want to try some? Holding on to a nice surface. Even if you hold on to your wall or your table, something that's not going to move. Long stride. And she's going to go to, maybe move your front foot closer to the chair. That's it. You've got to use your core, down and up. Now keep the body nice and straight. So the closer you are to the front, the better. So should we go together? We're going down and breathe out. Can you feel that? Maybe do just 5 or 10 in your own time, or even just 1 or 2. Now try and not load, that's better. Do you feel the difference? So that one rep Mummy did, she was pushing her knee forward. I want you to try and almost go down the middle so you're protecting the load on that front knee. And up. Obviously I'm doing it unaided, but I have to hold my stomach muscles in. Do you feel it, Mummy? And I would like your back to be even straighter. So almost, yeah, almost like you're, as you get used to it, you'll get straighter through the middle. Hard? So shall we change legs? I'm going to show everyone on the other leg. So we now have the other side. If you're doing these with us, or if you're doing your own exercise, that's fine. I'm going to come here, I'm going to put my hands on my waist, down and up. Squeeze down and up. So Mummy, if you come forward, then you will be leaning less forward like this. You'll be able to stay a bit more upright. Down and up. Good. We're doing these body weight just to start. Now the longer that distance between the foot, the feet, the better for me. Because then I know this knee is going to stay behind the front toe. Can you feel it? Yeah, you should feel it in all your thighs. Hard? Are you okay? 2, well done. Last one for us. Carefully come back. Shake it out. It's quite difficult, right? Yeah. Okay, well done. So a new exercise I'm slowly introducing after over 2.5 years. Well, 2 years, is it?
We did this once.
We did. We've done it once before, but I'm not introducing it fully because it's quite an advanced exercise. If you can't do those, do your squats, your marching. We're going to go straight into cardio now. We're going to do a little blitz of high knees. So you can do this seated or standing. You're going to try and bring your knees up towards your fingertips, towards your belly button. Good. If you want to, you can use the arms. Again, we're pulling on a rope. So we're trying to coordinate the movement. Hold your stomach muscles in. You should feel this. You could go fast or you could go slow. You could do it seated or standing. Well done, everyone. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, wherever you are. Join us for 10 seconds. Come on, get a little bit of a little snack in here. Raise the heart rate, get the heart, the lungs, your respiratory systems fired up. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Breathe, everyone. How is everyone doing on Zoom? Are you good?
Yes.
Okay, super work. Can we go from the top? So those 3 exercises again, now we know them. With our sit and stands, even to be honest, if you're doing a leg extension, you could hold a weight. You could just lift up and down. If you've been doing your squats or sit and stands before, think about the weight that you're using. We want to increase this weight gradually over time, not maybe every week, but every few sessions that you use off YouTube. I want the last 3 repetitions to be quite challenging. So we're going to try and do 10 reps, calming up if you can, or your version. Exhale, inhale, slowly down. Squeeze up, knees are going out, never caving in. I'll show you from the side. Side coming down, squeeze up, backs nice and straight. Scapular set as we did at the beginning. Breathe out, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. This is the king of lower body moves. A big compound exercise. We are building muscle strength to really help also with reversing type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes. The more muscle mass that we have, the better our sensitivity to insulin. So it's really important we keep our muscles, our brains, our bones strong. How many have we done, Mummy?
Good.
Good. Shall we do one more if you can? Squeeze up and down. Super work. Now I'm working you a little bit faster. If you need a break, take it. You've got your leg lifts. You've got the leg lifts you can hold. You're going to do those and I'll do the reverse lunges. So you do these and you can hold Mummy for a little bit longer. So I'm just going to move my chair here. So I've got space. I'm going to go down and up, but you don't have to do this move if it was too hard. Stomach muscles in, down and up. So Mummy, you can even hold for longer. Can you feel that? Can you lift up straight and down? So now go down with the straight leg rather than bending it. So lift the leg, now bring it straight down. Good. Squeeze up. Very good. Are you breathing, everyone? It's so important. I'm going to do 2 more on this side. Last one and up. Body weight move. This is still difficult. Long stride. I'm changing over. So I'm not leaning forward. I'm trying to, over time, get lovely and straight. I'm thinking about all the muscles here. You're going to try and aim eventually for a lovely 90-degree bend in both those legs, but don't worry if you're not going too low. Good. Ooh, I can feel these thighs working. This could be the homework. Practicing just a few of these, 3 or 4, just to get used to them. Inhale, exhale. Mummy, are you good? Yeah, and last one for me. When you're ready, you're going to go into your high knees. We're doing about 30 seconds. If anyone wants to add some little tins, they would be perfect here. I might grab these little milk cartons, non-dairy. Had them here for so long now. Don't even want to check the date on them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's expired, but that's fine. We're using them as weights. So if you want to add some weights in, if not, high knees. Let's go, everyone. Beautiful work. Can you keep it going? I'm going to take a little clip of everyone on Zoom. Mummy, keep it going if you can. If I can get my camera out, that would be amazing if I can get a little clip of everyone on Zoom. We are going for maybe 10 seconds, everyone. Let's see if I can get you all on a little gallery view. Let's have a look who we've got on camera. Amazing work. Well done, Tarun Auntie. That's it, Mum. Geeta Auntie. And to Andrew. Lal Uncle, Ayush Auntie, Pravin Shah, Aryan Dev, Nani's Daksha, DJ Chan Singh, Purnima Auntie. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Amazing work. Well done, everyone. Good work. Has your heart rate gone up, Mummy? Yes, okay. So we're now moving into our upper body section. So hopefully you feel like your legs have worked. We're going to focus on upper body. 2 options here for the press-ups. You can stay seated, or if you know what you're doing, we're going to be doing them against the wall or even against your kitchen island or a stable surface like a table that's not going to move. If you're seated, you're going to really think about engaging all these upper body muscles, all of our arms. So we're going to have our hands down and we're going to go down, squeeze up. So we're inhaling and exhaling. Good work. Can you keep your stomach muscles tight? Can you keep your neck also really straight in line with your spine? So we're not rounding, we're literally coming down, we're bending 90 degrees and we're pushing. We're actually putting a bit of pressure to really contract these muscles. Good way to warm up. Now Mummy does the wall and I will show you also how you can progress from the wall. If you had a lower surface, we could do the same thing. I don't have a great one to demonstrate on here with this chair, but I can try. And that is where I'm going to have a table around this height, or your kitchen island. We've got a straight line from the top of our heads all the way down. My stomach muscles are in. Mummy's got her hands nice and wide. I would have my hands nice and wide too. And then we're going to go down, squeeze up. Yeah, so really focus. We're trying to get 90 degrees. It's hard on your wrists. The lower you go. We're not going to the floor in these workouts, but the further away your feet, the harder it is. If it's too difficult, bring them closer to the wall or the surface. Can you go for about 10 repetitions? No bending at the hips. I'm going to try and keep the whole body nice and straight. How many have you got, Mummy?
9.
Good, 9. Last one. Count out for me. And 10.
Yeah.
Done? Yay. Roll out your wrist. I tried to do it here, but a chair is slightly narrow. I would prefer you all to do it easier because your hands are wider so that you can come closer, deeper, your chest coming towards the wall. We're going to sit back down or stand up. So, actually maybe I'll keep this here. Yep, I'll keep this here for the next set. We're going to do 2 sets of this. We're going to do a lovely bicep curl to a shoulder press. Now I'll show you both moves so you can choose if you don't want to combine them. Elbows in, shoulders back, palms forward, so there's no gap between my back and the body. And I'm going to curl the weight up towards me and down. You don't have to use anything heavy. You can use baked bean tins, plastic bottles. Can you feel, where can you feel this, Mummy? And here, this is our bicep. So if you can't feel it there, think about these muscles. That's the ones we're tightening as we're contracting them here as the hand goes towards your shoulder, and you release slowly. When you hold any weight, try and keep your wrists lovely and straight. So I don't want to see them bend. To protect your wrists, think about holding them straight. If you want to progress, the other move we're going to do, I will do that separately, is hands by your ears. I've got no weight again. Stomach muscles in, so everything is nice and still. We press up. Exhale. We bring those hands by the ears. This is your shoulder press. Functional movements. The squat that we just did is to maintain our independence as we stand, as we age. We want to be able to stand for as long as we can if possible. Here we're mimicking putting something on a shelf ourselves. So we want to try and put our shopping away, right? Exhale, inhale. Can you feel it? Even without any weight, I'm thinking about all of these muscles. So can you feel it in your shoulders, Mummy? Relax. The combination, I will hold some light weights. Do you want to hold your those lovely little tins or the dumbbells? I'll keep these here as well. We could do a combination, or you could do 5 of each. So grab some tins, plastic bottles, weights, whatever you can. Just make sure your wrists don't bend with whatever you're using. To combine them, we're going to curl up, then we're going to twist the hands as we press. So the hands face away from us. Then we bring the hands back down, go for a lighter weight, Mummy, and we release. Can you all see that closely? I'll show you from the side. I'm not swinging my back, I'm curling up. Then I twist my hands, palms away from me, press up, palms come down towards me at the front of my chest, and I release with those elbows tucked in. Good. If you can't do the combination, just do 5 bicep curls and then 5 shoulder presses, or even 3. It doesn't matter how many you do. We want quality over quantity. Really good repetitions. Breathe out as you press. Coming towards you. Good. And release down. Next, lovely and straight. Scapula set. Stomach muscles in. Good. Breathe out. Coming towards you, releasing down. So palms towards you, palms away as we press up, lovely and strong. Palms back towards you, releasing down. Even that release down, I don't do it quickly. Keeping these muscles moving. Can you feel this, Mummy? Yeah, sure. How many have we done? You're counting?
5 maybe.
Let's do just 2 more. Breathe out, especially as you press. Keep your stomach muscles in. Maybe engage your pelvic floor during the movement as well. So really zip everything up. Good work. And last one. Let's do 1 more if Mummy thinks we've done less. Or stop if you need to. Lift up. Good. Back down. Amazing on Zoom. I can see you all synchronized beautifully with us there. So well done. Last move for our upper body is going to be a lovely bit of boxing. So here we're adding in 3 exercises together. Do you want to grab some tins? You can, or just body weight. You can march on the spot. You can even jog. But we're going to punch away all of our worries and have a little bit of fun with this, boxing it out. The best stress reliever. Again, I've been using this in my workshops around London, everywhere I can. Woo! There goes the lid. Nothing's going to open, luckily. Good work. Come on, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Strong punches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can hear I am out of breath there. How are you all feeling? How do you feel, Mummy?
Yes, good.
So, it's quite tough. We are doing like a tricep, if I was technical, with the strength training. Did you feel your heart rate, everyone on Zoom? Thumbs up, thumbs down. To be honest, when you're doing lifting with slightly heavier weights, as you increase your weights, you will feel your heart rate hitting, almost like what we did at boxing, especially on when you go on squats. So if you want to use a rucksack and play it back on YouTube, increase your weights, because that way, for me, strength training is the most important part, but we add a little blitz of low impact HIIT, high intensity interval training at the end. It's even harder after the strength work. Shall we do one more set of our upper body movements? Yeah, we've got time. So we're going to do seated press ups, or you're going to come and stand. Again, I will demonstrate on a lower surface. This is the progression. But everyone you should either start seated or on the wall. So if you're going to your wall, imagine a lovely straight line from the top of your head down to your feet, and we're bringing our chest down between your hands, bending at the elbows, squeezing away. Inhale, exhale. The wider the hands, the better to begin with, because I feel you can get nice and deep. Good. You can bring your feet further away from the wall if it's easy. If you're doing it on the chair, really push back. Good. This is your body weight. Stomach muscles are in. There's no hinging at the hips. There's a lovely straight line. Inhale, exhale. Well done, Aishanti. I can see you're trying on a lower surface today, like Andrew does as well. Inhale, exhale. Do about 8, 10, whatever your maximum is. When you start losing form, you have to stop. So I'd rather you do less and do them perfectly. Inhale, exhale. Woo! Quite a lot of pressure, so well done. Andrew especially has been doing them against the lower surface. You can take a little bow, Andrew. You deserve it. I can see him. Because that is really quite intense, what I just did there. We're going straight in, if we can, to the bicep curls. If you just want to do the curls, if you can't do that quite complicated sequence where we combine them, or you can do the shoulder press. So shall we use some little weights, Mummy? It's getting very hot in here now. I might turn that off for a little while. Are you okay, Mum?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have our shoulder blades back. Let's reset our scapula before we even start. Up, back and down. Stay there. Stomach muscles in. We'll try and count this time. So we're going to go up towards us, twisting away. Exhale, coming back towards you. Then release that bicep curl. Good. Breathe as you go. Really important. I love a big exhale on that shoulder press, because that's, if you're using heavier weights as you progress, you're going to need that big breath out to lift those weights. I can see plastic bottles, I can see tins, I can see all sorts of amazing weights. I know some of you have invested in little dumbbells, brilliant, on Zoom. Good work. If you're on Instagram just watching this, grab 2 bottles at your desk or your sofa and just join in. Even this minute is going to help you feel good. How many have we done, Mummy?
We are on the 6th.
6, good. Will you count out loud for me so I don't lose track? Yes?
7.
7, brilliant. Breathe out. Oh, I can feel my muscles, can you? So if you can't really visualize, send that brain
8.
to muscle connection. Good. Lovely work. And 9. Can we go to 10? If you can't, just stop, rest, recover. And last one for me. Woo, well done everyone. Back down, it's nice and even. And release. It could be a good one to practice in front of the mirror, that one, because you might see that one arm is a bit stronger than the other, which can be quite common, but you want to practice. So, bit of boxing, shall we do it? Last 30 seconds. This is your chance. If you've got any stresses, tension, anxiety, get it out here. Let's release it all. Let's go everyone. Well done team. Bit of boxing, keep going there. Got a lovely clip of you guys on Zoom. Boxing with me, whatever age. You have got about 15 seconds. Let's go, let's go. We've got some lovely participants on Zoom. Boxing away, super work. 10 seconds to go. Last 8, 7, they're going. 5, 4, 3, yay, 2, and 1. Release it off. Well done. How are you feeling? Good? So, we're going to go to the most important part of the workout. My music system stopped this morning, but it's actually quite nice to have a little bit of silence while we stretch. So we use this as a bit of self-care. Actually, last thing before we go, Mummy, a last challenge, a bit of balance. And I'm sure Andrew was actually the one who was on Zoom that sent me the article last year about 10 seconds, even 10 seconds being able to do that on one leg, with assistance or without. You can practice at home. Make sure you've got something to support on. That is linked to a study where it's linked to actually being able to live longer, to keep it short today. But this is really good practice. If you can, obviously, hold on, no one fall over. If you can't stand, a 10-second leg extension would be great. So we're just going to quickly add that in. I'm going to change legs. And I'm going to count, you count in your own time. 10, 9, 8, 7, stomach muscles in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's really challenging, especially when you've got lots going on, the monkey brain, as they say. Leg that's supporting is taking your body weight. So it's really important you make sure you've got something, you don't fall over, because this is to actually reduce your risks of falls as we age, the more balanced work that we do. Let's do one last challenge. I'm just adding things in because I always have so much to cover. Is we're going to do our hip circles before we stretch. This will bring our heart rates down as well. You can do this seated if you're tired. We're just going to lift one leg and we're going to circle it out. Mummy can do it holding the chair. Good. Now really focus on these hips that get really tight, especially when we're anxious or stressed. Let's change direction. So about 5 on one way, 5 the other. 3, 2, and 1. We want to keep those hips mobile. Even seated, I can really feel this. Think about the areas we're targeting. Change sides if you can. It can be small circles, big circles, whatever works for you. And then change direction. Mummy's brain is working very well today. I can see 2. It's always working well, Mummy. And 1. Relax. Well done, everyone. Added in our little balance snack. So something you can do daily. Even if you take away one exercise. I would love you to do balance work every day. We're going to stretch, everyone. Give yourselves a clap first, because you've done so well today. We're going to start with just a nice leg stretch. We're going to have our one leg straight out in front of us. You can reach up, breathe in, lift the arms, and then just come forwards, falling forward, reaching either for your toes, your ankles, your shins. Just relax the upper body and let's breathe. I want you to try and keep that leg nice and straight and the toes coming towards you in a flex position. So you feel a lovely stretch from the top of your leg down to your ankle. Can you feel that, mummy? Relax the head and neck, deep breaths, even my heart rate is quite high still. 2 and 1, roll up. And beautiful, I hope you felt that. Stretching is the key part. We'd never want to stop without a stretch to reduce risks of injuries, to lengthen out the muscles, to even just calm the body and mind, a bit of self-care, increase flexibility. There's so many benefits of stretching. Other side, we're keeping that leg straight, toes towards you, doesn't matter where you reach, relax the head, neck and shoulders. Deep breaths like the beginning and roll up when you're ready. Amazing work. We have worked our biceps and our shoulders today. So we're going to do a little bicep stretch. We're going to bring one arm in front of you. Other hand goes on the palm and it just pushes it down, your fingers like that. So can you feel a little stretch here? Relax your shoulders, mummy. So relax the shoulders, down, down, down. You're tense here, relax, good. Breathe, hold it, hold it. We should try and actually hold these stretches for about 15 to 20 seconds if we can. And release. It's a great way for me to know that your heart rates have come down, that you feel recovered. Let's change side before we go back to our day-to-day lives. You've done so well. I hope mentally, do you feel better than when you started? How do you feel, mummy?
Good.
Good. I'm going to miss her now. She's going to India for how many weeks?
5 weeks.
5 weeks. So next week I may have something, I will be going live, don't worry, maybe on my own. If anyone wants to join me and lives in northwest London, you are more than welcome. And don't be camera shy, you'll be inspiring others just like she has been. I would love someone to take her seat. So anyone that's a regular, if you feel comfortable, I would love you to come here and join me. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch. So again, I'll do it standing just so you can see arm mat in front of you. Other hand lifts up above or below your elbow. Just draw the arm in and you can look over that shoulder. You should feel that around your upper back, your shoulders. Can you feel that? Breathe. So yes, this is a little invitation. And if you'd like to join me, I'd love to even meet you in person. It would be wonderful if you can get to my home on 10 o'clock on a Friday. But there probably won't be one over half term. So it's probably the last 2 weeks of February that I'm looking for someone to step in while you're away, yeah? Because I think it's much more fun if I've got someone with me. For me and for you. 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. Really important we stretch our chest, especially after the press-ups. So we're going to bring our hands into the middle of our back and try and bring those elbows back and together. Long, straight spine. Can you feel that? The elbows, the more they come back together, the better. Deep breaths. So we're really opening out our pecs, our chest muscles. 2, 1. Relax. We're going to finish with a lovely feel-good hug. Opening out. Really, really well done. Big positive inhale. If you've got someone, a partner with you, or a loved one, go and find them, give them a big hug. Mummy, I'm going to miss you. Oh, big hugs. And one more from me and Mummy to all of you. Well done for joining. Inhale, exhale, round out the spine. And our feel good finish, seated or standing. We're going to take a lovely big positive inhale. Breathing in lots of positivity. Exhale any negativity, tension, anxiety. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Amazing, thank you. One final big positive inhale. Capture all that positivity at the top. Bring the hands down to your amazing heart center. Take a moment to bow, to thank your body for doing whatever it made you do, whatever felt good. Thanks for joining, thanks for sharing these workouts on my mission to help as many people as I can feel good. I'd love you to share. Lots of love, Mummy. I'm going to say goodbye to all my Facebook participants. YouTube, thank you on Facebook, Leslie Wells, Harsha Shah, Bindusha, Daksha Patel, Georgina, Nicole Ryan, Stevenson. Yay, thank you all. Lots of you there. I haven't said everyone's name. And we will say goodbye to also YouTube and my lovely Zoom participants. Bear with me.